YouTube. As you notice, I'm not wearing my watch because I left the charger for it at home and now it's as dead as a dodo. I might see if I can find a cheap one here, but mind you, that I'm probably still forking up like 10 quid. But if you can hear waves, you wouldn't be wrong. Just, this is on the doorstep. If we had actually decided to move here with Nan, this would be on our doorstep. Because that was the big lifestyle change I was telling you about a while ago, but it just couldn't happen because Nan developed vascular dementia, so we can't do it until, well, you know, the inevitable. But yeah, just over there's the Isle of Wight. I promise you that's not France. You wouldn't be able to see France from here anyway. But yeah, where's the ferry? There's you won't be able to see it on camera, but there's a ferry over there at the minute because you can see where it goes to Southampton. And then there's one, see where the people are in the distance. It sort of just goes up that way and just it goes into Ryde, sorry, Leamington to Ryde. I think, no, Yarmouth. It goes into Yarmouth there. It's quite cool actually. But anyway, if I can get off this beach in my trainers, I'm going to go grab Nan. I'm going to head to that garden centre cafe for a change. So yeah, a little bit of an interesting start to the YouTube video, people. But yeah, I was going to say something else and now my brain's just drawn a blank. Such as life, I suppose. No, I'm alright, man. I managed to drag her out the house. I had to drag her out by her ears. No, but you do wake up at 10.
That's early, isn't it?
Bloody hell, she got some Nitol the other day from the, what was it, Boots? I think you did, wasn't it, Nan? Yeah, no, I might get some of that. Bloody hell, knocks you right out until 10. No, that's a bloody dream come true when you're 27. This way. Right. Come on, Granny. I got you. Don't want the old biddy brain forgetting where you're going. That got you moving. Another reason why we wanted to live on the coast, YouTube. I mean, come on. Hey, Nan. Just look at that. Another reason why we wanted to live on the coast. I mean, ain't getting that in London. Unless you're hallucinating. That's a bloody dream come true, that. Oh, such is life. Right, come here, Granny. I got you. YouTube, if you don't hear from me in the next video, I've been killed. YouTube, I would feel like a massive twat if I didn't get this on camera. But would you just look at that view? My God, man. The sun, it was just I need to fucking get a house permit to build a house here, but I plot of land there and watch that fucking sun go down every evening. Or build it here and watch it rise and set. Like, jeez. Beautiful plot of land. I envy the people that live over in Pelly, just over there. Good God. They must get stunning sunsets every evening. And I live in London, why? Well, my keys are still in the car somewhere, so I was gonna get gone. YouTube, shut up. I know I'm driving, but I have to show you this. Little horsey. Hello. Put his head up for me then. YouTube, now, I'm not ending the video, don't worry, because the channel is going to be like a minute long otherwise. I got caught doing shit today. Shit that I didn't think I'd do, but I did it. So, I'm not leaving you here today, but I'm back Well, I started this vlog, which was technically just over there a little bit, and I'm wearing trainers on a beach and I can't stand for shit. Oh, there's a bench over there. But we just found out on a clear day, if you go over to Barton-on-Sea, you can kind of actually see France on a clear day. Like, you can only see a little tip of it, but you can kind of see where it would be. Like, it's some very faint hills in the background, but you can kind of see where it'd be. So, I don't know if you can see where that ferry's pulling off now. Hang on, pulling off, sailing off. See that ferry? Barton-on-Sea is that direction. And if you look that way, that's where France is. France is sort of just over past the Isle of Wight there. You'd be able to probably see it better from the Isle of Wight, actually, if you go to the southern tip of the Isle of Wight. They chipped me fucking nail. Yes, I'll clean them in a minute. How the fucking hell do I do that? Yes, I'm well aware I sound like a fucking woman saying that, okay? Shut up. Peace and quiet. Just take that in for a minute. Oh, full moon. I think I picked a gorgeous time to come up and enjoy golden hour. And ladies, just admit it, I say ladies for a reason, because I know gents will just piss up everything you say. But ladies, admit, you gotta admit, golden hour looks gorgeous around here. I mean, just look at that. I live in London, why? Someone please fucking tell me that. You know what I mean? Oh, another ferry. Look about there. Just look at that. Golden hour. I live in London, why? And even the Isle of Wight looks fucking beautiful. The full moon over it. Fucking hell, I live in London, why? I can move down here. Fucking see that every day. Good God almighty, that is beautiful. Nan, get a fucking carer down here. Fucking get it sorted. Oh, I've only had one of these and I'm starting to talk shit already. It's Brewdog Punk IPA. Punk fucking strong. What's wrong with me? Right, I'm gonna get home before I fall asleep. Can I help you? Horse giving me a random arse look. Right, catch you in a bit. YouTube. I'm not wearing my shirt, deal with it. But I just got some amazing news. One of my subscribers, she's asked me not to mention her name, but I just wanted to give her a big shout out. She is now cancer free. You know who you are, darling. Just well done beating that. I'm so proud of you. It's one of my viewers. You know, defeating cancer, it's a hard shit to battle. I call this shit for a reason, because the amount of people it's killed already. But yeah, well done, darling. You've done us all proud. Thank you for being an inspiration to everyone here and to everyone across the world. Alright, YouTube, so I thought I'd take a different approach to this video. As you can quite obviously see, I just bought a new phone holder. So you guys today are going to see how the car handles. I'm just going to turn off the AC just so I'm not blowing through so much petrol. So I just topped up, spent about 20 quid on petrol and another tenner on the phone holder. So I'm just going to pull up here and I'm just going to use the grill in the road there just to align the phone holder with the road. So there you go. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take you back to near where I'm staying. And you guys are going to get to see what I sort of get to see every day, really. And you also get to see how my new car handles. Now, I will be using cruise control in my car for this portion, going up Main Road. That is actually what it's called. I'm not cutting words off there, it is actually called Main Road. So, I can't see any road names on my sat nav. So we're just going to have to go willy-nilly and just sort of guess what this road's called. So at this moment, I have my cruise control set to 28. So the moment I start putting my signal on, the cruise control will come off. Now I did hold back for an Audi then, because I couldn't see a signal. And I didn't know whether it was going right or straight, because the Audi held back as well. So I just wanted to make sure that he was sure of where he was going. Now, this road is 40 miles an hour, but I've got my my cruise control set to 35. Purely due to the tightness of the road, I just want to be able to keep control. Now, I will tell my car just speed up a little bit here because I've got a fan behind me, so I'm just going to tell the car to do 40, which the car has done nicely. Now coming back through the 30 zone, I'm not going to set the speed limit, set the speedometer, the cruise control, sorry. So I'm just going to drive myself through the town, if you can call it a town. It's just the bottom end of the town really. So I've put my foot on the brake, which is disabled, cruise control, back down to 5th gear. So, I know, but my car is a 6th gear car. So it's a high performing vehicle. So you'll find yourself in this car being in 6th gear at 40 miles an hour. So, as we turn left here, we have a little level crossing that we're about to come over. See, in my hatchback, I would normally slow down to about 10 mile an hour. Buggered that word up, didn't I? I slowed down to about 10 mile an hour. But here, I don't really need to. So I'm just getting ready because there's a train coming over. I will time lapse this for you. So I believe the train should be coming over any moment now. I'm just hoping it's soon, because I have started a normal video. I'll be back in a tick as it comes over. There he is. And there he goes. So, as you just quite clearly heard, I have a start-stop motor. So over the level crossing, so you can hear how quick I'm having to change gear. So listen for the gear shift. So this road is a bit bouncy. So watch better performance of this car uphill. So that's the car telling me I'm speeding a little bit. So I'm just going to slow down. It's because with that hill, no matter what car you have or vehicle you have, you'll find yourself having to really give your car a bit of welly to get up that hill. Otherwise, you just won't do it. So I've still got cruise control set at 40, but I'm not going to use it yet. Because coming around roads like this is not the ideal point to have cruise control set. Purely because I might just need to use the brake and that will disable cruise control, and it'll just be a waste of time in putting it on. So down to 5th. So the moment I pass 35, I need to shift a gear just to keep safe. It's like an eco mode, and it just keeps the car running economically sound. And but do you know what I found funny the other day? Sport mode on cars is a lot more economically sound than eco mode, which I think is just ironic. But I've got a fan tailgating me, so I'm just going to let this dickhead go. So he was getting quite close to me then. I'm sorry, but if you tailgate me, I'm going to call you a dickhead. Don't matter who you are, you could be someone from church. If you're getting too close to me, I'm calling you a dickhead. But anyway, so the road we are now on, I believe, from this point is called Main Road. I don't know why some roads do that. So coming in, I should be in 6th gear now, because I'm doing 36, 37. But it's because I'm going uphill, my car would require to be in 5th gear, just to help you get up the hill. Now I've just turned on cruise control, and this is the point where you should really use cruise control. When you're driving in the forest, you know, you can just take your eyes off your speed and put the trust in the car to manage it, and you can focus more on what's around you. So normally I'd turn right there, but I'm just going to go a little further up, and we're going to go the longer way back, just to sort of show you the general area. Everywhere me and Mum walk is just to our right. So that guy was slightly out of lane there, so that's why I moved over. So I now have lane control turned on, or lane assist, whatever it is on your car. So it's not like a feature where the car will drive itself. It's a feature where it keeps you in lane, and it keeps you in the centre. So if I take a turn too light, the car will adjust that for me and make the turn tighter on the car. So this road we're on now, we're about to come onto a long straight off the main road. So it's literally just as we take this right here, coming up. And this is officially the longest road in Lymington. Not in Britain, there's probably longer roads out there, but this is the longest road in Lymington because it takes you to Beaulieu. That's well, it doesn't take you right to Beaulieu, but it practically takes you to the doorstep. So this is the longest straight on the main road. just going to let you take in the scenery. It should take about 2 or 3 minutes, maybe 2. I'm going to shut up and concentrate on driving, just so you can admire the scenery. YouTube, just to your left here is a public car park where you can, just in this turn here to your left, where you can just sit and take in the scenery. Now, we are going to skip this turn. I'm going to go past both these turns and I'm going to show you the route I take in as if you were coming from Pewley. Well, you know what, actually, just ignore that. So I would turn left into this road further up, and I would turn down this road here, obviously coming from the left of the road, not the right of the road. So this road is one way. This guy last year had a Ukrainian flag. He is the nicest gent we've seen. He's so supportive of anyone who comes around here. I think he even watches my YouTube channel. Mike, if you're watching, I think it's Mike, his name, drop us a hello, would you? So I'm now doing about 30 miles an hour, which is the speed of this road, which means you shouldn't really be doing 30, but just you can do it, but just keep an eye out for horses, because this is an enclosure after all. Now I can see there's a vehicle there just to my left, so I'm going to slow down to about 20. In fact, actually that's a bit bigger than what I thought, so I'm just going to check that there wasn't a horse there in that junction, because if you go too fast past them you'll spook them. Now YouTube, if I do any more driving live streams, you will notice that if there's a horse on the road, or a donkey or a cow, other drivers will flash their headlights, and that's more of a be careful, there's an animal on the road, rather than to let you know that you're speeding, or you know, it's just to give you a heads up. Speaking of donkeys, must be a local school run, must be coming back. See, this is where I turn off lane assist, because you don't know how quick you're going to need to come in and out of lane. Plus here it tries to keep me in the middle for some reason. So everyone going around that turn always takes it at 10, because yeah, okay, fair, it's a 30 road, but if you're in the forest, would you want to do 30 round that corner, not knowing what's round it? And that little click there you heard would have been cruise control coming off. I turned that off manually. It's because I'm not going to need it. It's because I'm always going to be speeding up and slowing down. The cyclist a bit far out. So it'll put me off a little bit there. So one thing I want you to notice is, so you see this red pole here on your right. Look now, that red pole is actually a bus stop. So there is a bus stop sign on it as well, but some of them don't have that sign, and it's just like a red pole, and it's just to tell the bus drivers there's a bus stop here. And it's normally, sometimes on roads like this, it's on one side of the road, but it applies to both sides of the road, just because it's making life just a little bit easier. Just a donkey here to the right, I'm just going to be careful. And the hazards came on then, that was just me telling the guy behind, be careful. So I'm going to end a little bit of video here because I don't really want to reveal where I'm staying at the minute, at the cottage. But yeah, I will see you guys either when I'm on the beach or at the pub. Here we go, YouTube. Granny's up and about. What time did you wake up today then, Nan?
8:30, actually.
Fuck me. That is early for you. It's middle of the night. Good God almighty. Something now. Half 8 even. Better than yesterday. She was up at fucking 10. It's like bloody hell, half the day's almost gone. Oh well, more time in the day I suppose. That's the House Secure, YouTube, or the cottage. Man, is that a house or a cottage? It's a cottage, isn't it? I'm going to take Nan somewhere. I haven't told her where yet. So it's a surprise for you, woman. The drama.
When he went over to the field, he left our garden gate open.
Oh God.
So Cracker and Jack went in, which I don't mind, but she wouldn't mind.
Alright YouTube, I just wanted to show you what this road is, what it's like driving at night. I'm gonna fucking yeet this sat nav out the freaking window. Got fucking Rick rolled again. But yeah, we were just down at the turf cutters. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to record it. I might try pop in. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm coming out of a blind spot, I'm going to signal, but I'm also going to flash to grab people's attention, as if to say I'm starting to move. Please flash to tell me if you're coming. So something like that. So, okay, the camera's not really doing it much justice. No, the front fog lights aren't helping. But I might just fiddle about in settings and see what I can do. But and see if I can make it any brighter for you. This clip here. But this road is quite dark. You literally cannot see much past where your headlights can go, if that makes sense. You can't really, on what I'm seeing now, you can't really see how far down my headlights can go. So they're going from here to about roughly here. And see, there's a reason why I'm sat in the middle of the road rather than to the left or to the right. It's because there's open parts. So I'm putting myself in the middle at a good vantage point so I can assess any potential danger as quickly as possible. And look, I've made the road for me as bright as I could so I can see the whole road. But yeah, it's what it's like driving in the forest. It's completely different from Lymington or London, where it's pretty much light nearly everywhere. You've got to remember, this is a country after all. Right, I'm going to go so I can concentrate on the road. I hope you like that little sneak peek into Joe's life. But no, so tomorrow and Thursday are our last full days here. Thursday's Dad's birthday. I want to say 71. Oh, hello and goodbye. Oh, come say hello to YouTube. You teaser. But hang on. Come here. Come here. There we go. But yeah, I don't know if we're going out or not. But yeah. No better. Wait. Oh, sorry, did I get your ear? Sorry, baby. Who's that? Who's that? Your camera. Who's that? What's up? What's her face for? Hi. Hi. Soppy kid. Soppy kid. Yes, I blow raspberries on her belly. Deal with it. I think she's just gone to get something. Belle. Weird ass child. Who are you? She's got her ball. Oh, sorry. That's actually her mum's ball, actually, isn't it? Bit Rose, that face. Love her shot. Let her play with me. I'm too tired. Oh, and by the way, to the UBO team, saying, oh, we detected a different age. I don't give a fuck what age you detect. I know my own age, thank you. I'm not going around telling people their own pissing age. They should know it by now. So, YouTube, it's now a different day, as you can tell, because I've got a phone in the car's phone holder. And I may or may not be sat in set car. Yeah, Mum's just coming out the shop now, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to do a cheeky time lapse back to near the pond area. Alright YouTube, just on the way down to get my car washed. I'm going to quickly pop up and see if the Shell garage has a car wash. If not, I might have to double back on myself and go to the Costa have a fucking car wash. That'd be a first, wouldn't it? Oh, see, my brain being a clear idiot there. But no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to Co-op if Shell doesn't have a car wash. Not all Shells have a car wash. Anyway, enjoy the little time lapse through East Boulder and potentially to Shell garage and back to Co-op. This bloody car wash is out of action as well. I might just have a quick little Google and see if I can see anything towards Milford-on-Sea, maybe. Right, I'm going to try the New Forest car wash. It's only 6 minutes away, but it gets Forest Gunk off your car. Trust me when I say Forest Gunk. I'm going to see if I can do a before and after. But, yeah, this would be fun, YouTube.
In 50 yards, at the roundabout, take the first exit onto Southampton Road, A337.
Right, quick time lapse. And with the remaining 25 or so % on my phone, we live in London, why? I don't know, Nan, can you answer that one? We live in London, why? No. Do you want to move down here with me? Wake up to this. See one of them houses back there for sale. And this, YouTube, is Tanner's Lane at Beach. Right on our fecking doorstep. Believe it or not. Well, 5-minute drive up the road, but still. There are the cows. Hey, move it. I'm not that funny, am I? YouTube, just a little bit of a time jump here. My phone died on the way back, so we went to Tanner's Lane Beach, and I've just been charging my phone up on the car battery. I'm on the way out. This is called Hawk Hill Wood, so I'm just going to come out of Hawk Hill now. Now I'm going to show you what it actually looks like when we're coming in, because I'm in a different point to where I normally would be. So I'm just pointing out Hatchet Pond to you as we drive past. Those of you that are regular to the channel will know that every year I do tend to come down to the New Forest around about my birthday time. So yeah, now I do warn you, if you don't want to see me driving about 5 miles an hour, you might want to skip ahead about maybe a couple of minutes. I'll try and timestamp it below, or if I put the time up on the screen, skip to that time. But yeah, the reason why I'm doing about 4 or 5 miles an hour is because Now, at 4 to 5, maybe 6 mile an hour, these little, let's call them gravel potholes, aren't so severe on your tyres then. But if you start picking up over 20 miles an hour, that's when it can start doing damage to your suspension and to the springs and to maybe even your tyres or the brake pads. It's just worth, or the rims as well, it's just worth just taking it that little bit slower, and it's basically treating your car with respect, if that makes sense. So we are at the moment just about to leave. That was for about 4 of my fingers clicking. So yeah, it hurt a little bit, but it was all right. So I'm going to come out to the left, so of this bit up now on our right. That's nothing to do with Hawk Hill. That's just taking you up to another little bit. So coming on the road here, I just want to make sure there's nothing coming from my right or my left, because I'm going to need to approach onto this road quite carefully due to the potholes on the junction. Now there is something coming, but it's a bit of a distance away from me, but that does not mean I don't need to pick up speed yet. Sorry about that, YouTube, but I have now picked up to the 40 mile per hour speed limit, and cruise control is set. I'm just going to turn the AC on a little bit because it is 24 degrees outside. And I really appreciate a bit of warmth in the car, with a bit of coolness in my car with me. So, at the moment, I believe that this road doesn't really have a name, but it is a B3055, if you want to look up the road number. I can't per se on my sat-nav see a road name on this road, but the road we will turn into up here on the right, you'll see in a minute, is called Hatchet Lane, and we have Hatchet Pond just to our right now. You will see it as we turn into Hatchet Lane. So that was a bit of a quick break. Shouldn't have really gone there, buddy. Seeing as I was on the acceleration. So this is the way I come in. Ordinarily I would come in from the other direction. Now we're going to come in. So now imagine Mum doing this in the horse box, and she would have to come in there much slower than I would have done in this car. Primarily, one, because it's 30. Two, by the way, from this point on it's a two-directional road. It's just finished being a one-way. But and because of the sudden drop, if Mum took that drop too fast, she would have hit the floor. That was a wasting time, wasn't it, love? Should have just fucking waited here, shouldn't you? So excuse my French, people. Ashley Neal says this multiple times. If you just care to watch his channel, tell him I sent you. You should not overtake in less than the distance you see fit. And by chance, if Ashley Neal is watching this, I hope I got that right. Now, I didn't need to have my right indicator on there, but I did anyway because there was a fan coming up behind me. Now, he doesn't know if I've stopped or not. The only way he would know is if he could physically see my brake lights turning off, or if I've indicated to pull in. I didn't indicate to pull in, so he might not have been thinking I was stopping. But it's nice just to flick the right indicator on, just to confirm that to him and say, look buddy, I'm not stopping, I'm going to come back out. So I'm down to about maybe 15 miles an hour coming around this bend. Reason being is exactly what's in front of us now. Horses. Now, it's just as well I was doing about 15. I didn't know what them horses are going to do. I'm going to allow this horse a bit of a chance. I'm going to hold back and see what this horse does. So the horse is calling to its mates, it's gone into the field. That's why I chose to hold back. It could just make the horse feel a little less stressed. Not that the horse is particularly worried about me anyway, but the more you approach it, the more the horse might feel uncomfortable. Now, I believe Ashley Neal has been to the New Forest. So, Ashley, if you are watching this, I would like to get your opinion. So, yeah, and what you think would be safer driving in the forest with regard to horses, and maybe just whatever else you want to add to that, really. So I'm going to allow you to use the next minute or so as a little mini hazard perception. Now, just think to yourself, okay, regardless of whether you pass the test or you've been driving years, still use this as a hazard perception. So it's going to be from here, past East Boulder School Park, up to roughly where it opens up to a field again. So you may start using the hazard perception from this car. I will let you off if you did not notice that hazard. There is no way you could have told that hazard was going to happen, because it happened suddenly. So I will let you off of that hazard. Right, before I jump off with this clip, just take note. Horses that are in the field aren't really seen as a hazard. I would say anything that's a hazard is anything that's on the side of the road, heading towards the side of the road, anything that could be heading away from the side of the road, because you don't know if that animal's going to turn back or that pedestrian's going to turn back. Anything that could cause or impose an immediate threat to progression. So just think, is that going to stop me progressing forward? So I'm still doing about 23 because I can't see over these bushes very well. So think about this vehicle coming up now. Is he posing a risk at the moment? Yes. I'll tell you why. Because if I was a little bit faster, about here, he did cut the corner. So that was not a major risk, but a slight risk. I should probably jump off now because my phone's just told me it's going to die. Just as well I'm nearly back. I will catch you in a bit. I said something's about to happen. Good bloody God. I just walked out here to a tractor coming past and you can still smell the fuel coming out of him. Good God, he is pumping that stuff out. So, as you can quite clearly tell, it's golden hour. Suns are going down, which means tomorrow is Dad's birthday. I feel like I should have said this at the start of the video. If ever you want to come to Lymington in the New Forest, for the love of God, do not go through Lyndhurst. Ignore your sat-nav on that one. Go through Bewley, on the Bewley turn off through Tooting, Totton, that way. YouTube, we are off to Tesco, I believe. Maybe, that was just a parking brake getting released. But, yeah. Tell you what I'd do, I'll, do a time lapse down there. Look, it's miles ahead. YouTube, while I'm having a tuna mayo and sweet corn sandwich, I just want you guys to see why I keep coming back here. I mean, just look at that. I'll show you more as I drive off, but still, just look at that. I'm gonna do a cheeky time lapse. So you guys can just take in the scenery for a little bit and don't have to hear me eat. Right, YouTube, we're off, and I'm just going to angle that camera just a tiny bit. Oh, for fuck's sake, I just recorded the whole video and I was talking to myself. I'll tell you what, I'll do that again just for you. I didn't know if I was meant to go down that bit, but that'll be just our little secret, shall it? But yeah, So, hang on, let me just go back to where I was. See if I can get out. Right, this is going to have to be the Cliff Notes version. Sorry, because Mum's waiting for me. But so this is Hatchet Moor, which is where I just was. And this here is Hatchet Pond. I don't know how I fucked that one up. I think I must have just forgot to hit record. But yeah. And I don't know what this road's called. East Boulder Road, I think, maybe. But yeah, I will see you guys back at the cottage because you've already seen this road. But yeah, that is half the reason I keep coming in and out of this place. I just realised, I swear to fucking God, if I get one comment saying that's what she said to coming in and out, I am on the fucking, you know. Alright, YouTube, me, Dad, are on the way to a Chinese in Brockenhurst for a change of scenery. But today is also my dad's birthday, as I probably already said. So feel free to drop happy birthdays in the comments. Yeah, sounds like we're ready to go. Lovely little stay. But the rules are rules. We have to be out here by 10. And the time is 7:20. The field where Freckles has been for the last week. Overlooking someone's garden, typically. But hey, we're off. A bit of fog I see rolling in, or is that just me? I better be rolling out. Bella, come on, what's this? Come on. And just like that, the gate is shut for the final time now. And we're off. And YouTube, for the last time we've left East Boulder. We're now going through East End. I've explained all this to them, the border areas and that. Last horse, Diva. I said border areas, now when window area would be nice. Diva. Mind you though, you got to learn the sass off someone, ain't you, Nan? If you ain't going to learn it off your mum, you got to learn it off your dad. And I took that back straight away. Right, dickhead, we all make mistakes. Fucking look, he just gave me. And YouTube, just like that, we have technically left East End we're now, actually technically now, we're now in Bewley. So, last leg, one more, sorry, a right here, right out this road, and a right, you got to go bloody round me, love. So junctions work. Sorry YouTube, I just hate it when people give you that look. But yeah, and then we the right to actually go through Bewley Village, and then I believe that's pretty much the home straight, isn't it, Nan? Once we come out through Bewley Village, usually, isn't it? Not as long as the road we're on now, but it's a road nonetheless. And YouTube, we've gone through Bewley Village. We're just going to come up to a pub on the right. I can never remember the fucking name. But this is the first pub. I know you won't be able to see it on camera. Just on this corner here, YouTube, you swing right and then another right, and there's a pub there. Look. It's always interesting when two lorries meet there. Always. And this is the point where I have to turn off lane assist because it's such a bloody aggressive little shit. It tries to keep me off the gravel. YouTube in the back. Oh, car. One for the petrol egg, say no. I think YouTube in about a minute or two we'll cross a cattle grid. See, it's funny that Luke, who's a dog I used to have as a kid, whenever we came over this cattle grid we're about to come up to now, he would lose his shit, wouldn't he, Nan? Like you can look up ape shit in a dictionary. That the description it would give you is exactly him when we came over this cattle grid. Hey, Nan. I think it might be a little bit longer than a minute driving up this road. About 40 miles an hour and it's 4 miles long, so about a minute, 2, 3 maybe. So we're doing the usual rule with petrol, and you get here and I get there. We'll go at Rome, yeah. Oh, here's the bloody cattle grid, YouTube. So it's 40 miles an hour while you're in the New Forest. That's the highest speed in forestry, England. Why are you slowing down, Laurie? Speed up. It's a cattle grid. And we are now technically outside the New Forest. Let's turn around this roundabout and go back in. But yeah. What? Buy to own or buy to just rent for a while? Right, YouTube, I will see you at the petrol station. If not, home. And YouTube, just like that, we are at the M27, and if you can hear the blower, you're not wrong. I turned it on, and for some fucking reason or another, it will not turn off. So, yeah, well, mind you though, it'll probably be alright for the trip up there. Actually, it's set to warm at the minute. But anyway, we are pulling onto the M27. And that's it. New Forest trip in the bag. Just got to hunt down the M3. We're on that for like 52 fucking miles. And we should be good. Didn't make it far before I didn't know. There you go, YouTube. We are now coming past Kimberley and Farnborough. So, if you don't know Farnborough, yeah, basically they're doing their show down there. That's what that's all about. Big ass DHL fan there to our left. You know when you're on the M25, not when you see signs for Heathrow, but when you see signs telling you to do 50, then fucking 40. Hey man. Way too late to turn off at Heathrow. Fuck. What I was going to do is turn off at Heathrow, go through M25, through Terminal 5, and come back round on myself. Come out to go out to past your house. Why am I calling it your house? I'm probably going to start calling it your old fucking house. You don't live there no more, do you? So, we're at a cemetery now. Not for Nan, don't worry. Yeah, a bit of dark humour. A couple of tongues, so it might sound like I have a bit of a lisp. But, I'm just going to quickly check. No, well, great Nan. It's all right because we had a bit of rain here, so yeah. Do. Oh bloody hell, woman! You're sunken. Any lower, you're just going to be a hole in the ground, woman. You know that, yeah? Can't stop long, got your daughter in the car. Oh, and of course now it makes my car look small. Now I'm in a fucking cemetery. Why the world? Park anywhere else, that car looks long. Park in the cemetery, it looks fucking like a hatchback. Small. It's a bloody estate. I'm coming. There's Bill we parked next to there. I'm sure I point the things on camera. And with 27% left on my phone, we're home. I fucking have to be. The one thing that I just forgot to do when I went down to the petrol station was to go and top up my phone, which I've just done. You know, fidget arse 1 and 2. This fidget arse 3. Oh, there she is. Got a fidget arse. Where's the old biddy? You watch, I'm about to get fucking murdered. Nan? Where the hell is she? YouTube, I just got back from checking the gates open. I just gotta say this. Would you just look at that gorgeous sunrise? You thought I was gonna say few, didn't you? Yeah. I didn't record a lot yesterday. What I might just do is continue on as if it was the usual Monday vlog, so Friday through Sunday. Like I say, it's Saturday today, so I ain't got a lot of recording left to do really. I think it might be up the tell we're back. Now, I don't know if you can hear that road in the background. It's either the A412 or the M25. One of them two. Can we go back to the New Forest? Gorgeous scenery down there. She's being a little gremlin. You're being a little gremlin, Rose. Hey, gorgeous. But yeah, Belle, Rosie. She's like, well, Mummy's not playing with me, so I'll have to amuse myself. Soppy children. You right, Granny? Do you want I was going to say, do you want a bit of food or anything? But it looks like you've had food, so do you want a drink? Do you want me to go see if the shop's got any brain cells free? You don't want any brain cells? Something wrong with the daily use? Yeah, always. Amen. Son of a bitch. I'm always hurting myself, I am. Wonder why I kept feeling itchy down here. Shut up. Shut up. You can well know what I mean. You know when it's late for your dog when when they put themselves to bed. Oh. In case you can't tell, it's the next day, so I forgot to record anything, but the one time I leave my jumper and coat in the car. No, I don't look too bad. They get my jumper out when I get to church, I'll be fine. Should have brought some shampoo out. Should have. Just stand out here. Well, it would have taken me about an hour though. And just like that, YouTube, we're off. My VPN's getting in the way of Android Auto kicking in, so I'm going to have a little look at that when I get to church. So yeah, I'm going to do a quick cheeky time lapse up there, and I'll see you when I'm there. Be warned, I'm not going directly there though. Might be stopping to pick up a few people. Pick up one, done. Just coming across the road now. It's just my mate, I drop her off at the Catholic church on the way. And it's on the Baptist church. I'll see you guys in a bit. So YouTube, let's pick up, drop off one done. I'm half an hour earlier than what I'd normally be. So I thought for a change, give you a little tour of Chalfont. It only take about half hour. Well, I say Chalfont is actually a little bit bigger than this area. I'm just going to give you like the tour of the main part that I'm normally in and that. Yeah, the new houses to the left, it must have got completed when I was in the New Forest. Jolly Farmer, cracking pub. We're in there the first Thursday of every month at church. Cracking pub, good drinks. And then just got a little shop, which has actually just had its work started finally. Yeah, no, it's the structure of that building did need to look at. So they finally thought, yeah, no, we're getting this done and we're getting this done now. There's not really a lot of this part of Chalfont to see. Coming back round into Marketplace, you might see a bit more. It's alright really, just a quiet little town. Nothing much really to worry about. Oh, now you turn off. The windscreen thing shut off finally. I don't know if I'm risking it there at the wipers. They're still doing their job. Sometimes they give up the ghost. Nice one of them back on. That's what I had them. Little shop to your left. And just down that turn to the left, there's a little hospital. It's not an A&E, but it's a little hospital. I think it's mainly for checkups and that. There's the alarm. This is what I'm stopping somewhere. And this is a high street, or marketplace as we all call it. Not too shabby really, just a nice little town. You've got to kind of use all the space you've got really, they don't help you much. And then this, oh yeah, that down in front was Costa and that. And this is my little church. On the left, on the right's the parish church. But yeah, and this car park here is free all day on Sundays, I believe. I mean, I'm just going to double check the sign hasn't changed because I've been away for a while. Check. Well, the parking meter blocks half the signs. Hey, that can't be right. Oh, they've started charging people. I'm going to have to go home and watch it online because I don't have any money to me on me at the minute. Oh, that's weird. I'm not paying £1.20 a park. I mean, I'm parking here free all the time. Like, why have they changed it? Fucking hell. Didn't bring any bloody money, did I? Why in the world? I'll just go home and see if I've got anything on the side. So, given the fact my birthday money is in the savings, so I can't get it out because it's on the savings ISA until next year, I think, roughly. I don't have any money for parking. So what I'm going to do at the live stream is I'm just going to wait until church is finished, and then I'm going to go back and watch a sermon, because I can just play all the songs from my phone anyway. No offence to the guys singing, you're pretty good, but it's just, you know. The lower temperature light's gone out. Weird. What do you want? I'm surprised you did not catch that. Get there in the end. Oh, and Nan's up YouTube. Yeah, and of course she's watching Strictly. If you ever stop watching Strictly, Coronation Street, Emmerdale, or your murder programmes, I'm calling an ambulance for you. There's something wrong with you. Yeah? We agreed on that, yeah, Nan? Alright, YouTube, as you can probably tell by the time lapse I did just then, I'm on the way up to go see Grandad. Yes, in the rain. So, you can see I was committing there, couldn't you? But anyway, it's going to be like this all week. I've got a jumper in the back. Yeah, I should be at church now, but I don't have money for the car park. So, yeah, that's just tough shit on my behalf, really. But anyway, so I'm just going to pop up and see Grandad, make use of the petrol I just put in somehow, and then yeah, that's it really. Just there and back. Not there, stupid jumper on and back. Yeah, I'll catch you guys up the crematorium. Okay, good news, it's not raining at the minute, and we've got the main car park back. Yeah, the Lido nicked it for a bit. Oh God, fire brigade's going out. The fire brigade is literally just over in that direction. Never good when you hear that. And that there is the cremation chimney. So they go in different parts of the building, and they end up in one cremation oven, which actually at this point is the most environmentally friendly option, because this is going to sound a bit morbid, but we were talking about, so I'm now 27, and I've now been thinking about my own funeral plan, which is something I didn't think I would do before I'm 30, but here we are. And I'm actually glad I have it sorted. I'm going to go with a guys called Pure Cremation. Freaking when I die, burn me. And burn me again just to make sure. Because I don't want them bloody creeping crawlies all over me, if you know what I mean. I mean, I know I'm dead and I wouldn't be the one to know about it, but still. Just the thought of it, fucking hell, Skrill, you made me jump. If I get the editor to edit this, go back to the last frame of that just then. Jeez, he just came flying up the fence. Bastard. Scared the crap out of me. Just as well I risked it, you two. I think you've had a bit of a night out, haven't you? Pisshead superior. I love you really, but come here, Ray. That is my nan's mate's dad, I think. Or husband, or... I'll get Anne to comment on that at some point. But there you go. The old boys are tidy-ish. And yet sharp. If you're new to the channel, I'm named after my granddad. I'm not planning my own death yet. Someone did say to me on my TikTok, Granddad, you're all like this. Someone said to me on my TikTok, what do you think it would say on your tombstone? And I jokingly said, his stupidity killed him. And I'm just like, wouldn't surprise me if it did though. I would sit down on the bench, but then I'm going to have a wet arse. See? So, might see if Anne's available. I don't know. Ray, try and get Anne available. Go show me your car. See you in a bit, old boys, and behave yourselves. The pair of yous. If the flowers go over today, I wouldn't be surprised because of the rain, but I'll let you off this time if they go over. Oh, and I should have said, Anne is Nan's best mate, if I haven't already said. I probably have, but my memory is just... Okay, YouTube, granted, I wasn't here long, but the weather is shite, and I'm sure Grandad understands that I'm not running the risks in getting completely drenched. So, I'm going to go back home, and hopefully, I've left Belle's dog cage open, but hopefully by the time I am home, Church would have uploaded the sermon to YouTube, and then I can watch it. And yes, my indicator is going right at the minute, because I don't know if anyone's going to come flying around that corner, but sometimes they do. But you know what, sometimes I have reference to BP. I will just quickly go and show you that. And in case I have a reference to Lido and the fire station again, I'll reference where they are. So that's one of the places you can go in. I always come in down here into the crematorium. In here. I don't know why. I always do. It's like default. Like no matter how many times you get me to come down here, I will always go down in that way. That's the BP to our left. We've got the Majestic Wine Company just dead in front of us. Slow off there, why not? Fire station to our left now. And the Lido to our right. That is what the freaking right hand turn lane is for. Oh my god. And then you got Hiller just here. So I'm going to turn around. No, my steering circle's not tight enough. Can't blame a man for trying though. What the bet's it's still not tight enough? Oh, okay. Okay, now I was wrong. Done it easily. Yeah, that's pretty much everything there. You might be able to see the fire station better from this angle. No, if I come in and start turning right now, no, you're not going to see it. But this is where the fire station is. Again, you've got the Majestic Wine to your right. And you know what, just for the fun of it, because I feel like I'm going to be mentioning Breakspear Road North, I think it's called. Maybe Breakspear Road South. A bit. I will reference, go and show you the road, just so you know where I'm on about. Oh, sharp cuts, 1 mile an hour. I don't even know what this road's called. Maybe if I zoom in on my map a little bit. I don't say. no, it's the road I was saying. It was Breakspear Road North. I'm just turning on. Aha! Breakspear Road. I just seen the side. So just put on the Fine Bush Lane. To show you a couple of roads. In case I haven't mentioned them. And just around here, the road we're about to pull onto is Breakspear Road North. But funny that it's called Breakspear Road South, going in the other direction. So yeah, I think this is a point where it goes from south to north, because then you're not going south of Breakspear now, you're going the other way, you go south of Breakspear. Going this way, you're going north of Breakspear. So I think that's the reason there for the naming. But yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll be nice. I'll let you have a couple of minutes to use the hazard perception test, in case anyone watches going for a hazard perception. And heads up, if my car moves over suddenly, lane assist. It could be me reacting to a hazard, but 90% of the time it is lane assist. I'll tell you what, so that don't happen, I'll turn it off. So not this hill, at the top of the next hill, we will I'll end this clip. So use from here for your hazard perception. Go on. Guys, I mean, even if you're an experienced driver and you've done all the hazard perception, I would recommend you go back and look at that again, because it's you can never not do enough hazard perception videos. It just keep you up to date on what's going on, and always look in the highway code. You should never know what's going on in the highway code. Just keep going, if that makes sense. Just every day you learn. YouTube, I don't know why I come this way. You'll see why in about a minute. Just take the next left and the left after. It's not because of all the puddles or potholes, for once. I'm not blaming the potholes, although they could do with a bit of a fine tune on some of these roads. Alright Tesla, do you want to give me a chance to actually pull off? You know, mate, I've got an estate, you've got a fucking SUV. Give people a chance. Just swear it's going right, because if he came here, go up my arse again, I'll slam on the bloody brake. Scary getting up people's arse. Just because you got a Tesla doesn't mean you own the world. No, this is why. Not learners. roadworks. I don't care about learners. I mean, we're all learning at some point, aren't we? In fact, I'm still learning. Like, you learn every day of the week. Just because when you pass your test, don't mean you stop learning. You always adapt to different situations. Isn't that funny? I was just thinking about the bus. It's coming up now. My car still looks long. And if you're wondering why it's over there and not over here, it's because Mum parks there and I park there and Dad parks next to me. Unless I'm in the second bay. And of course my phone starts ringing. What we got for dinner today? What card? What are you doing? You being a little gremlin? You being a little gremlin, are you? Where's your mother? Where's her brother? I found Ollie. There she is. Look who joined me. And yes, the bath running. We're having a traditional Friday meal. The reason I was holding the phone like that was because I was holding this. I don't think I've done cut myself, I think. No, I'm good. Oh, this child. Night, Granny. Have you had your old biddy meds yet? I know what you're really thinking. Come here so I can thump you.
No, not asleep.
Night. Night, Granny. Alright, yeah? Out for a walk with Belle, and from a distance I thought that stick was dog poop. I went to pick it up and put in the dog poop in. Like, literally I stood over by the bench. I thought that was dog poo. Oh, pretty big poop it was. And just quickly before I end today's vlog, yeah, I'm cooking on the double ring pan, so it takes so much more faster. And there will be no clips from Monday, just so you know, because I'm going to end the vlog here. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And Nan, do you want to say goodbye to the vlog for me while I end the vlog? Oh, see you later, guys.